It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
They'll run on first down. It's Price, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Price. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Price. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
on 3rd down, Price. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To number 46.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Block now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who'll be calling the plays under center.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Perkins. He'll find Lindsey here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Perkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Minnesota.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 61 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, Sheffield. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken a 1st quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try the left side. It's Price. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap to Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's King. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Perkins.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Orlando Brown guilty of the infraction there. From the gun, Perkins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action, Perkins. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
10. Bears nothing.
They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
To number 33.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Locke working out of the gun. That's complete to Meredith. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Locke, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1st down, Minnesota.
On 1st down, Perkins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
32-yard
looking to throw. Perkins. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins is going to find his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
3-yard line. A 1-yard pickup.
On third down, it's Price. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter.
4-yard line.
To throw on second down, Perkins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, Perkins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Locke firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and...
Again, they'll throw with Locke. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Good. makes the score Vikings 17.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw on second down. Perkins looking left side, and he's got a man. It's King. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Vikings.
A final shot before break. Perkins. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Then he'll give it here to his running back. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Back to throw. Perkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Perkins over the middle, complete. That's Lindsey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Makes the score Vikings 20. Bears.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll run on first down. Meredith, he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meredith, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up
From the gun. Block. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Operating from the gun. Block. Gets it to Meredith, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. The throw taken in by Sims. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From midfield, here's Lock. And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
looking to throw. Perkins. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
now 4th down.
Back to throw. Perkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Looking sideline, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, it's Price. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Completes this one to Meredith. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd.
The Vikings
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Sheffield. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
33. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, Perkins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st down.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Looking to throw. Perkins got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Sheffield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings
back to throw. Perkins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jacob Phillips leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Perkins. Over the middle, complete. It's King. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. The Vikings on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Perkins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 23, Bears 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Yeah, this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On 1st down, Locke over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harris. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Locke to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, Locke. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
2nd and goal at the 4.
Operating from the gun. Locke. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Locke looks to throw it again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From a yard out. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there,
They had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Vikings.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st target, 1st catch, and a 1st down. From the gun, Perkins. His pass caught at the 4.
Perkins
not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears' 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
From 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Complete.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31.
From the gun, Locke. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun. Locke. Open man here. Sims complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, it's Locke. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Locke. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. And coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield, despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Taken down at the 14.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Minnesota, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.